Hello guys, welcome to another video on the YouTube channel Langlet Guide. I am Saurav Rokle and today I am going to present some MCQs on the topic Where the Mind Is Without Fear on behalf of Professor Sunil Devkar and Professor Balasaheb Rokle from the exam perspective. But before we start, subscribe the channel if you haven't already and be sure to give a like if you feel the content useful. So without further ado, let's get started. Question number 1. Where the Mind Is Without Fear is composed by dash dash Indian poet. Options are A. Ralph Emerson, B. Rabindranath Tagore, C. Thomas Hood, or D. William Wordsworth. Correct option is B. Rabindranath Tagore. Question number 2. Rabindranath Tagore is a dash dash poet, short story writer, song composer, playwright, essayist and painter. Was born on May 7, 1861 in Calcutta. Options are A. Telugu, B. Tamil, C. Kannada, or D. Bengali. Correct option is D. Bengali. Question number 3. What is the lifespan of Rabindranath Tagore? Options are A. 1861 to 1942, B. 1861 to 1940, C. 1861 to 1941, or D. 1861 to 1945. Correct option is C. 1861 to 1941. Question number 4. The songs of Gitanjali are mainly dash dash in the Indian tradition. Options are A. Devotional poems, B. Philosophical poems, C. Satirical poems, or D. Allegorical poems. Correct option is A. Devotional poems. Question number 5. Where the Mind Is Without Fear is the dash dash song of Gitanjali. Options are A. 31st, B. 32nd, C. 36th, or D. 35th. Correct option is D. 35th. Question number 6. What is the subject of the poem Where the Mind Is Without Fear? Options are A. Prayer to God for universal freedom, B. Prayer to readers for Indian independence, C. Prayer to the Britishers, or D. Prayer for the patriotic people. Correct option is A. Prayer to God for universal freedom. Question number 7. The expression knowledge is free indicates dash dash. Options are A. Free from English education, B. Free education in national language, C. Free education in mother tongue, or D. Free from superstitions and barriers. Correct option is D. Free from superstitions and barriers. Question number 8. Why does Tagore use the word where at the beginning of each line? Options are A. To describe ideal India, B. To describe Indian culture, C. To describe religions in India, or D. To describe education in India. Correct option is A. To describe ideal India. Question number 9. According to Tagore, constant effort and strife leads to dash dash. Options are A. Success, B. Superstitions, C. Literacy, or D. Freedom. Correct option is A. Success. Question number 10. Tagore appeals to God to make India a dash dash. Options are A. Superpower, B. Heaven of freedom, C. Developed country, or D. Developing country. Correct option is B. Heaven of freedom. Question number 11. According to Tagore, logical thinking and reasoning can prevent us from dash dash. Options are A. Development, B. Freedom, C. Power, or D. Superstitions. Correct option is D. Superstitions. Question number 12. What is meant by mind is without fear and head is held high? Options are A. Fearless mind and self respect, B. To think of oneself, C. Proud of one's high position, or D. To stand straight and be carefree. Correct option is A. Fearless mind and self respect. Question number 13. What, according to Tagore, the citizens have to strive for? Options are A. Liberty, B. Love, C. Perfection, or D. Religion. Correct option is C. Perfection. Question number 14. According to Tagore, domestic walls are raised because of man's dash dash. Options are A. Selfishness and narrowness, B. Shackles of slavery, C. Progress and development, or D. Religion and caste. Correct option is A. Selfishness and narrowness. Question number 15. Tagore wants the words to come from the dash dash. Options are A. Height of truth, B. Bottom of heart, C. Depth of truth, or D. Universal truth. Correct option is C. Depth of truth. Question number 16. What does from the depth of truth refer to? Options are A. Education, B. Immorality, C. Wickedness, D. Honesty. Correct option is D. Honesty. Question number 17. What do you mean by tireless striving used by Tagore? Options are A. Continuous or constant struggle to achieve a goal, B. Hard process, C. Simple process but difficult to achieve a goal, or D. Difficult process. Correct option is A. Continuous or constant struggle to achieve a goal. Question number 18. What message Tagore wants to convey through the words tireless striving? Options are A. The search for perfection is out of reach, B. The search for perfection is possible, C. The search for perfection never ceases, or D. The search for perfection is impossible. Correct option is C. The search for perfection never ceases. Question number 19. In the line, by narrow domestic walls, Tagore indirectly compares narrow domestic walls with narrow-minded divisions in the society. So it is an example of dash dash. Options are A. Simile, B. Metaphor, C. Personification, or D. Hyperbole. Correct option is B. Metaphor. Question number 20. What Tagore has urged to the god in the poem? Options are A. To awake and guide his countrymen, B. To give freedom, C. To expand narrow walls, or D. To improve free education. Correct option is A. To awake and guide his countrymen. Question number 21. What does the phrase dead habit refers to? Options are A. Habits of dead people, B. Good habits, C. Habits of country people, or D. The old customs and practices or outdated practices. Correct option is D. The old customs and practices or outdated practices. Question number 22. From what darkness of night should our nation awake? Options are A. Outdated fashions and standards of education, B. Outdated practices, discriminations and lack of self-respect, C. Outdated standard of living, or D. Outdated houses and rituals. Correct option is B. Outdated practices, discrimination and lack of self-respect. Question number 23. What attributes of Rabindranath Tagore does the poem reflect? Options are A. Patriotism, love, clear thinking, broad outlook and scientific attitude, B. Pessimism, narrow-minded and religious, C. Cynical, scholar and religious, or D. Sarcastic, educationalist, acerbic and religious. Correct option is A. Patriotism, love, clear thinking, broad outlook, and scientific attitude. Question number 24. The repetition of the word where at the beginning of each line denotes the increasing intensity of dash dash of the poet. Options are A. Hope and trust, B. Energy and power, C. Maintain rhythm, or D. Maintain rhyme scheme. Correct option is A. Hope and trust. Question number 25. Dreary desert sand of dead habit is an example of dash dash. Options are A. Personification, B. Simile, C. Metaphor, or D. Onomatopoeia. Correct option is A. Personification. Question number 26. What are the two levels of freedom are described in the poem? Options are A. Freedom of an individual and freedom of India, B. Social and political freedom, C. Religious and political freedom, or D. Educational and social freedom. Correct option is A. Freedom of an individual and freedom of India. Question number 27. How is the world broken into fragments? Options are A. By fear, B. By narrow domestic walls, C. By free knowledge, or D. By sand of dead habit. Correct option is B. By narrow domestic walls. Question number 28. Where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Here, narrow domestic walls means dash dash. Options are A. Thick walls, B. Divisions in the societies, C. Walls of stones, or D. Walls of fortification. Correct option is B. Divisions in the society. Question number 29. Tagore compares the dead habits to a dash dash. Options are A. Dreary desert, B. Long desert, C. Thick desert, or D. Pleasant desert. Correct option is A. Dreary desert. Question number 30. According to Tagore, the clear stream of reason loses its way into dash dash. Options are A. Sand of river, B. Sand of ocean, C. The sand of dead habit, or D. Sand of lake. Correct option is C. The sand of dead habit. Question number 31. What aspect of Tagore is reflected in the poem? Options are A. Patriotism, B. Social reformer, C. Educationalist, or D. Philosopher. Correct option is A. Patriotism. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching.